Hello. Okay, I'm here. I think it's working. It feels like it's working now. Um, okay, so right, full disclosure. I totally started streaming for a few minutes there before before realizing that I hadn't clicked go live. So good work, everybody. And also my Unity just crashed. Anyway, so cool. Here's where we're at. I started a little bit late today because there was like a military flyover going on around the farm, which is kind of suitably terrifying and creepy and horrible. And so I went and recorded it. Anyway, so that made me a little bit late. And then I got back to my desk and my sound card was broken. And then I started the stream and then I didn't even click to go live. So good work, Yen. Really killing it here. But now we're actually starting. Only 11 minutes late. It's not too bad. So welcome back to Black and Secret Places. I'm your host this week, Jan Sesnek. This is where this is the stream where I trade off with Neil Moody and we implement sound design for his game in Pure Data. His game is made in Unity and it's using his libpd integration system, and it's great. So I was playing around with this yesterday, and I have a confession to make, dear viewer. I wanted to do this stream yesterday, but something went wrong with my Unity. Although my Unity was working great. If those who've been following this have seen that maybe my Unity's been occasionally crashing a ton. Occasionally crashing a ton. And yesterday it didn't crash at all. So just don't really know where that's going. Hello, Mike. And I don't really know what the deal is with my Unity crashing. I suspect it's specific to my computer. Because it seems to be doing it again today. It wasn't doing it yesterday. Anyway, the other confession I have to make to you is that yesterday, when I was deciding not to stream, I actually did get a little bit carried away and made something for this game that I'm going to implement today. So it won't be entirely built from scratch today. My apologies. I'm going to drop something in that I did make yesterday. So let's get started. I'm going to do a quick run through the game as we normally do as it stands. I'm pretty sure that the main thing that Neil implemented last week was, if I followed the stream right, some sounds or some like a system for controlling having some extra control in the sounds in the last room. And then he attached that to the synth that is in the Barbalith. The Barbalith is the like weird giant floating orb that keeps showing up in this game. And it has a synth inside it, and that synth is getting a little bit unwieldy, so that's one of the things I might try to approach today. But anyway, I definitely want to approach the sound in this last room, which I think is the one that seems most empty still, needs a little most work. The rest of it, whilst it is a little needs some polishing, I think it feels pretty feature complete. So let's have a quick look at everything. It starts with some granular stuff, which seems to be working pretty well. And let's have a look. Okay, cool. We're in the second room where we've got my little synth steps. Which definitely works better. I feel like this should be randomized each time it plays, and it doesn't, so there's something to look into there. I mean, maybe it's because it's like randomizing it with the same seed every time or something. It doesn't make sense to me, but anyway. Whoop, there's my Barbalith. And we can hear the synth that it's doing already. And it has some nice spatialization there. When it gets close to you, it goes, whoops, I just missed it. Okay, off it goes anyway. It'll come back stronger than before. Okay, now there's a little bit of a bug here I find where if I walk straight through where the door appears, there's a kind of glitchy moment. Yeah, I think that's exactly what it is. So I might tell Neil about it. There's the door, and the appearance of the door is always glitches out a little bit on my computer, but it sounds pretty cool in here though. Okay, all the red rooms have this cool kind of location control of the ambient sound, which is a nice kind of shift. And then we jump into here. I'd love to figure out a way to bridge that kind of clicky. And this is the room where we've got an echo. Hello! Hello! It's really nice. It's probably a bit too long there. Real time to seed your random. What's real time? Huh. I mean, I would just... Because you can seed the random objects, can't you? You just use the seed message? Huh. Blowing my mind over there, Mike. Okay. I'm going to have a look at that at some point. Love that echo. It's a real nice Easter egg. I think it's too long to begin with. And it doesn't also, I think I'm using Del Reed instead of Del Reed 4. So I think I think I need to improve that echo at some point. But there's my Barbalith. It's back. Sounding badass. Sounds really nice. I feel like yeah, okay, cool. And Neil put some really nice occlusion script stuff in here so that there's a whisper that comes out whenever you hide behind a wall. Suitably creepy. Okay. All right, now we got extra sounds going on here. Okay. Yeah, and I think, yeah, my feeling is that ambience gets a little bit repetitive. I might do it maybe this time I should, or maybe each level it should drop in pitch slightly. Like I've added this extra kind of crackly bit here, which is nice. Kind of like low rumbly crackle. But that thing gets a little bit repetitive each time. So I might avoid that. Or I might change it or at least on the third one, make it, because by this point where it's like, oh my God, we've heard this ambience so often. This is working pretty well. It's pretty effective. I think I've got some... Yeah, I'm not totally convinced by my sound design on those, but it sounds pretty good. Okay. And this is the third room. Third red room, and a door appears. There it is. And it's a door with a... So there's a funny thing with that, where the granular synth that's attached to the door also instantiates, or like gets turned on when the door gets revealed, which is maybe a little sudden. I wonder if I should take it out of the door, like, and then that way it'll just be on when you jump into this room. Anyway, again, that's the kind of... Sounds great in here. Really like the sound design in here. Because you have one sound being pitched down as you move and one sound being pitched up as you move. So it's like, get this really cool kind of like... Okay, cool. And now this, I believe, is our last room. Okay, so check this out. We've got our Barbalith, we've got our path, and we've got this stuff on the walls. The Barbalith sounds really massive in here. And it's spatialized. And I believe somewhere in here we start hearing Neil's... There it is. don't know about you, but I find it quite hard to. It becomes like a platformer suddenly. Okay. Ah! Ah! There we go. No, I think that's pretty accidental. That, but it sounds pretty sweet. That's like a pretty legit glitchy sound. Okay, here's where I reveal my hand because I made a patch that I think is really nice. It's really simple. And it is this. And yeah, my Unity is doing the crashy thing again. What is that all about? Oh. Maybe it does it when I have my streaming software running. Maybe my streaming software is dealing with the audio in some funny way. Because yesterday I didn't have the streaming software running. Boy, that would make a lot of sense. Because it definitely does not seem to. It was not crashing at all yesterday. Okay, no matter. Anyway, here's the synth I've made, and I'll let you guess what you might think it's for. You can't hear this. Hold on. Ooh, my PD is now flipping out, but that's that. Let's see if I can get it working better. It was probably me switching the sound card live. Probably screwed it up. Or in fact, maybe could you hear it before? Maybe you could anyway. Now that I think about it, I was looking at the wrong. Sounds terrible. Okay. So here's my synth. And basically the way it works is it's just like the stupidest, simplest FM in quotes synth where yeah, so there's like a modulator and there's a sort of harmonicity thing, and each time it's got like a hard-coded envelope where it goes like ding and then fades out over 5 seconds. Every time it gets a bang, it picks a random note, like a carrier note, a random modulator note, a random harmonicity index, or whatever you call that. And it also, I can get rid of this actually, it also will randomly pan it, just using this really simple cosine panner thing. Okay. Okay, so some of the values are maybe, I feel like some of those random range results in some notes that are a little bit wobblier than I would want, but I would suspect that will get a bit lost anyway. And basically so then I run clone, which is one of my favorite things in the newer versions of PD, because it lets you just instantiate a ton of things, as many as you want. For a thing like this, there's really not much limit. So I've put 16, and then it just like cycles through them. It doesn't matter what order you play them in because it's all random notes anyway. And an instant sort of textural thing. So what I'm going to do is, right, I'm going to make that play automatically. And if you haven't guessed where I'd want that before, where I want that now, it's on these particle effects, which are here. When you click on them in Unity, you get to see them trigger. So I was imagining something that could be kind of cool would be to sort of like see if I could spatialize these, like maybe even have a couple of them on each wall, and then it would sort of give the effect of each of those having a sound. Because I was looking into like whether it would be possible to like actually, you know, create like actually sort of attach a sound to this particle. And there, as far as I can understand it, like you could maybe do that, but it just seems so impractical as a method. The other method you could have, of course, is trigger these sounds in PD and then also send a trigger to Unity to fire off a particle. And I've done that previously and it works great. But because Neil's already implemented this particle system, I don't want to mess around with it too much. So what I'm going to do instead is just stick in, I don't know, I'm actually wondering now, I was imagining, originally I was imagining one synth per wall, but now I wonder actually whether it should be maybe even two, and just like spread them out. So I'm going to make in here, I'm going to create empty particle sounds. One, right, libpd instance, and I called it particles. What did I call it? Particles. And then I'm going to make this spatialized. And yeah, I'm kind of imagining that this will sort of fake the feeling of a sound, of the particles actually making the sound, if that makes sense. So I'm just gonna, yeah, pop one here. Whoops, there we go. Pop one here. Where is this going? Is this actually? Yeah, okay, so pop one here. Pop another one here. Here? Sure, it's a little hard to tell where the borders are for these things. And pop another one here. I mean, this may be way too many. Oh, and for sure they're going to be. So where are my particle systems there? Okay, so now I've got two along each wall. And I suspect that now I'll be able to jump straight to that room and hear it, and I suspect it will be too loud. But let's have a listen. Okay. There it is. So loud. Okay. I also can't see anything. Oh, there we go. Huh, it's not nearly as effective as I was hoping it would be. Why? Huh. Let's play around with these settings a little bit. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, so things that uh, thoughts on that. Doesn't sound that good. Okay, my first thought is that what I need here is I need to slightly randomize my the speed that they're being played at, because it's all like ding 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 ding, whereas it should be like and either I can yeah, exactly, randomizing the metro's time, exactly. So what I'm actually thinking is I could I should just randomize it slightly each time. And if they're all doing that, then it'll just be like, okay, cool. So how much should I randomize it by? I don't know. Let's say like 50, I guess. So plus 175. And we'll just grab it from there. See what that sounds like. Okay, it needs way more range. Way more range. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Okay, yeah, that's much better. Then, okay, that was one issue. Then there's this just the implementation in Unity didn't sound right either. So I wonder if, here we go, up, up. Now, maybe there's just too many of them. Maybe I don't need 8. What if I had like 4, like one on each wall, but I actually put them a little bit behind where the particles were, right? So 1, 2, 1. Okay, right. Yeah. So I'll get rid of this one. Get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. Okay, so now I've got this one. And I'm assuming that my particles are kind of like centered on that thing. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. So that means, yeah. 2, 3, 4, and then, yeah, I don't know. I wonder if I need to muss around a little bit with this whole thing, though that didn't seem to be doing anything. Yeah, I suspect there is a fixed life time for each particle. Mike, I haven't looked into it. I think that's done in here somewhere, isn't there? Isn't it? Um, duration 5. It's 5. Whatever 5 means. 5 units. I'm sort of expecting it not to matter. I'm sort of just thinking like, uh, I mean, that actually just happens also to be roughly the decay that I chose on my synth, but I think, um, there's so much going on that I don't really think it matters in terms of keeping the sound, each sound the same length of the. I don't even know what that 5 is referring to. Is it 5 seconds? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it's not 5. Oh, maybe it is. I was just trying to follow one in my. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, maybe it does. Maybe it is 5 seconds. Yeah, cool. So I actually happened to pick up the same thing. Okay, so then, oh, you know what? I'm such an idiot. I know why it wasn't spatializing. It's because I didn't actually implement the spatialization in here. So good work, Jan. That's okay. So what I actually need to do is I'm going to do it. It'll be much easier if I go make outlets here. And then, so actually I may be able to go back to the method that I had before. Yeah, because I didn't make the thing. You have to put this in PD as well in order to spatialize your sound. I thought that it was really oddly not spatialized at all. Good work, Jan. Okay, so there we go. Okay, and just for my own debugging, I will make a little thing for being able to listen to things myself. Okay, that working? Cool. Okay. We got there in the end, folks. Well, I haven't heard it yet, but I'm pretty sure that this will work now. Okay. I've saved because when Unity inevitably crashes because of mystery reasons. Okay. Here we are. Ooh, now it's really subtle. Where's my particles? Ooh. Oh, that's really subtle, but oh boy, is that nice. Well, the gigantic synth keeps reminding me that it's here. Hey, I just walked off the edge. Oh boy, that's gonna be nice though. Okay. Right, so, oh gosh, that stupid fucking thing. Okay. Right, so Unity is gonna crash again. Gosh, I would really like to fix that. I'm pretty certain that it has to do with my streaming software because it's just not doing it at all anywhere else. Okay, so what I'll do now then is I'm going to just make all that a little bit less subtle because it was really nice. So I'm just going to put it. In fact, I might go back to my original method, which was to have just a bunch of them. Let's just chuck a bunch of them in, right? Because I think it'll sound really nice now. Right. And okay, so oh, there's one. Oh, it occurs to me that these two might be place these. Ah, yeah, these are way too far back now. Up. I would maybe put a feature request in. For there to be walls so that we don't walk off the edge. But that's okay. We're all working on our things. Okay, is that enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, these are kind of randomly placed, but so where's the one that's around here somewhere? There. Yeah, I could probably move this here. Okay. So, should we have one more listen to that? I think I'll have one more listen to that. And then what I'll do is that I want to now, after that, I want to poke at the Barbalith synth thing because I think it is just getting a bit out of hand. Okay. Oh, there we go. That's the stuff. It doesn't even need any reverb. You hear that? Let's see if we can get close to one of the... Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm really pleased with that now. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that Barbalith has like a distance at which the sound starts kicking in. So where am I in relation to... So where's my player? My player is there. And that's my sound, one of my sounds. That one, okay. How did that happen? Wait, I want to find it and just walk right up to it. Can I just move you, player? There we go. Okay, so the exact placement of these things needs some work, but... Oh yeah, that sounds awesome. Oh, can you not hear it? Oh, did I have my sound card set wrong? Oh, I think I did. Okay, let's I think this will sound better for you. Except the stupid thing with the, yeah. Okay. Ugh. Thanks for letting me know, Mike. I'm pretty sure that you all weren't hearing the sound properly at all through the whole thing, which kind of sucks. But that's okay. And... Whoa! Terrible. Wow. What the hell happened there? That's because of this, I guess. Oh, man. Alright, I'm running into annoying sound card issues, which is just the worst kind of issue. All right, I'll try one more time. I've got another idea for how I can make that work. Okay. Okay, I think that will sound better. I'm pretty sure you were just hearing it through my microphone before. Now you should actually hear. There we go. And now, because you were probably hearing PD just right, but not Unity. Okay. Okay, now let's go here, find one of our synths. There's one. Yeah, it is mega effective, I think. Yeah. Yeah, when you get really like on top of it, the stereo effect is maybe a bit too extreme, but it's really quite unlikely for that to happen. We can always make the spread bigger. I think I might make the spread bigger. Here comes another one. Yeah, cool. Okay, I'm pretty pleased with that. Now, this synth is bonkers sounding. There we go. Fades in around there. And it is enormous. Okay, so... I want to have a look at this. Barbelith is spatialized. Okay. So we need to have a look at this Barbelith patch, I think, because it is getting totally out of this world. So, whoops, not there. Let's open it up. Oh, jeez Louise, it's driving me crazy. Okay. Right. Now, oh my gosh, is there anything worse than opening Visual Studio? Okay, Barbelith.pd. Yeah, holy moly. So one thing I'm going to do is... Oh, this is an annoying thing, isn't it? Yeah. So... I don't fully understand. I don't fully understand Niels' method for doing this, which actually just results in... So what I'm going to do is take this out for now. And remind me... better. Ah! What on earth did I just do? Whew! What just happened? Oh my goodness! Okay, quick. I've never seen that happen in my life with PD. I'm closing it. I don't think I saved that. Phew! What just happened there? I think I just did a duplicate or something, and I must have hit the wrong key command, and wowee, that was funny. Okay. All's well that ends well. Right, so, boy, I'd love to file that bug report. Okay. Now, this is just while I mess around with this. And what I may even do is, I might actually completely save this as a completely new patch because I'm concerned about doing too many changes. So I'm going to call it Barbalith 2. 2 Barbalith, 2 Furious. Okay, so now the first thing I'm going to do is, so Neil, if you're watching this, I disagree with your method for setting the frequency of the low pass here. I'm going to take this out. And instead, because it just feels wrong to me. It's not logarithmic. So what I'm going to do is my stupid trick for generating logarithmic numbers, which is, so this goes 1, 0 to 1. So I'm going to multiply it by, I'm going to do it by 100 and then plus 20. And then I'm going to M to F it and then do this. And I think that will give us a nice smooth. Okay, it goes too low, so let's bring it up to like 40. I prefer that. That's what we're doing with the occlusion thing. Then I did this part. Now, how does this work? Receive size 1 to 20. Now, I believe that's happening in this script. Yes, it is. Okay, so this, it's transforming the scale, and then one to 5 in first scene. Oh boy. Previously 50 to 40, so 1 to 5. Whereas I have this saying 1 to 20. Okay, that's worth figuring out. In any case, let's have a listen to what it's doing. Let's just assume our occlusion is at 0. Turn it on. I don't know what that's doing. So when I don't know what something's doing, I get a little concerned. Big synth. Noise. Low pass. Big synth. Should we listen to what big synth does? Is there going to be any issues there? Yes. Okay. Let's have a listen to what just big synth is doing. Why is it going through this whole thing? What is this? What is happening here? Okay, it's being, for some reason, I'm multiplying it by a ton. Let's just listen to this. Thing. Somewhere in here there's another node situation happening. Oh, that's that. Okay. Shall we listen to what that does? We'll only hear it on one side. So I feel like I have a good handle on it now. So I think what we can have instead of so I'm going to simplify this slightly. So we got the exclusion thing, which I think is improved. I don't know, what's peaking doing? Ooh. Oh, cool. So there's another filter thing happening in node 3. I'm not sure those are coming out all that well in the final thing, but we'll see. That's fine. Then okay, so then what the remaining thing to do is just figure out this size thing and then scale it accordingly, and I think it'll be much better. So let's have a let's reopen it because of that. While it's reopening, I will reattach this stuff. And yeah, I'm going to get rid of this. Ooh, I'm going to need to put Barbalith 2 in the thing. Right. So let's not forget that. And then I think that's it. I think we'll just call it a day there. Okay, so Barbalith. First thing to do, because it's always the thing I forget, is change the patch. So that's this. Oops. Barbalith 2. Okay, and the second thing is just basically I want to watch so it's transformed at local scale, which I guess is this. I guess transformed at local scale just does all three of these scales at the same time, I guess. Okay, so let's have a look at how gigantic it gets at the end. Or first, let's hear it where it is to make sure that I didn't make it just sound terrible. Yeah, it shows up in there, so let's go have a listen. Oh, and we can test my filter as well. Ooh, it's much quieter. How's that happening? Wow, that's a bit of a downer. I mean, I think my filter sounds better for what it's worth, but... Huh. Okay. Okay, so it does go to 20. Damn, that is quiet, though. Huh. Okay. I think, yeah, I think what that means is there's a bigger thing to do. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to save this, make sure that this is working the way I want it to. I'm going to save it, and then just put off doing the Barbalith correctly till next time. So sorry, Neil, but I think we need to figure out how to implement this Barbalith sound better. It's not right. There's something weird with it. So that's fun. Let me just get this correct. Okay, cool. So that's better now. And I think, yeah, basically we need to get back on top of the sound settings for the Barbalith. I think they're all broken. Once we've done that, I'm feeling pretty good about this. I'm feeling like we're pretty close to being done. So that'll be fun. And then we'll go back and polish a bunch of stuff and call it a day. So sorry for all the issues again. I feel like every episode, either Neil or I screw something up, and I definitely screwed a few things up today, but that's okay. It's been great. Thank you very much for following along.